Welcome to a speedy history of VE Day. May the 8th, 2020 is not only a bank holiday, it's also the 75th anniversary of VE Day. But what actually is VE Day? Well, let's rewind to May the 8th, 1945. By now, the world was into its 6th year of war, and it finally looked as if things were close to ending. The whole world was pretty fed up and pretty tired and exhausted of the ongoing combat. The Allies had already pushed the Germans out of Italy. The Russians in the east had the Germans on the run, pushing them back to their capital Berlin, and following D-Day in 1944, the Allies had also pushed the Germans back to the Rhine on the Western Front. By May of 1945, the Russians had Berlin completely surrounded, leading Hitler to cower in his bunker. Facing his imminent demise, he made some final memes before biting down on a cyanide tablet and shooting himself in the head, alongside his new wife Eva Braun, but only after first poisoning his dog. With Hitler dead, control of the German nation fell to Admiral Dönitz, who very quickly realized the country was in no state to keep on fighting. As a result, on May the 7th, 1945, the German army unconditionally surrendered to the Allies. With the Germans agreeing to end hostilities at midnight, Churchill took to the radio to address the nation and the world and inform them of victory in Europe. And while the war was over in Europe, it would still be another 3 months until the war in the Pacific would end with the atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. With Japan defeated 3 months later, the world could finally take stock of a global conflict that had taken the lives of 60 million people and changed the world as we knew it. So this VE Day, take some time and be glad that although we're living through COVID, we're privileged not to have lived through a world war.
Today is Victory in Europe Day. Tomorrow will also be Victory in Europe Day.